So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. This is a quote by Martin Luther King, one of the most famous activists against racism of his time. He fought a good fight to see a future where every race is equal, a future without racism. Racism is a prejudice, discrimination, and antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief of that one's own race is superior.
Racism has led to a horrible past in the history of America, such as slavery. Millions of Africans were enslaved and forced across the Atlantic by European traders. In 1619, the Dutch introduced the first captured Africans to America, planting the seeds of a slavery system that evolved into a nightmare of abuse and cruelty that would ultimately divide the nation. Slavery in America was the legal institution of human chattel enslavement.
The enslavement of Africans and African Americans continued until 1865, which was then abolished by the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. With this, somehow, slavery ended in America, but racism didn't.
African Americans and Latinos were discriminated from whites, and they were called colored. At the same year, 1865, a white supremacist group was founded. Its name was KKK, which stood for Ku Klux Klan. This group was against many races and religions, such as African Americans and Jews. Not only against them, but murdering and killing them. This group still exists in America.
In the 20th century, many African Americans and human rights activists appeared, such as Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Muhammad Ali Clay. Malcolm X was a Muslim minister and a human rights activist. He traveled through the African and Muslim world, and he saw no signs of racism there.
And going into the Muslim world, into the African world, and being recognized and accepted as a Muslim and as a brother may solve the problem for me personally. But I personally feel that my personal problem is never solved as long as the problem is not solved for all of our people in this country. So I remain Malcolm X as long as there is a need to protest and struggle and fight against the injustices that our people are involved in this country.
Muhammad Ali was a boxer, and he became the world's heavyweight champion 3 times. On April 28, 1967, with the United States at war in Vietnam, Muhammad Ali refused to be included with the armed forces. Then he was sentenced to 5 years in prison, fined $10,000, and banned from boxing for 3 years.
Go into the army if it hadn't been for Vietnam.
Under no conditions do we take part in wars and take lives of other humans.
In the 1980s, a new way of advocating rights appeared.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Hip-hop and rap music became popular. Groups such as NWA and later solo artists such as Ice Cube and Tupac Shakur were rapping about what was really going on in the hood, which of course led to police brutality.
Brenda's barely got a brain. A damn shame, the girl can hardly spell her name. That's not our problem, that's up to Brenda's family. Well, let me show you how it affects our whole community.
You have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over the, I mean just like throwing food around, or they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to, we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, we're breaking out the door. And after a year, then you just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with the civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're going to do?
In 2008, Barack Obama was elected and he became the first African American president, which silenced the horrible racist minds of that time.